what have you seen so far out of your tight ends?
Done a good job. We've tried to let our tight end, in the spring really work on tight end and splitting out. And in camp so far, we've spent a lot of time working on tight end and some H-back as well. So they're doing a really good job. I think Jalen's much improved from a year ago, and Landon Rice has been what we thought he would be.
Looks to me like I'm seeing Jalen's catching the ball better.
Yeah, catching the ball real well. Landon catches the ball well. But also those guys are doing a really good job with blocking, and that's kind of been our focus this summer, is getting them ready to put their hand down, and we can use our tight ends doing that.
Do you work with Sweeney kid, walk on?
Work with him some. He's kind of when you look at our grand scheme of things, he's a guy that's playing H-back, but he's playing some running back for us too. So there's times that I would work with him in practice, but he's done a great job. He's a kid that came into our program, I believe, 2 years ago. But he's a kid that does everything right, works hard, and I think as you go through the year, he'll a guy that will give us a rep here and there.
Coach, I know I've seen Jalen working over there with the H-back some. To what extent are the tight end positions and the H-back position in this offense kind of? Can you go back and forth?
You can. The good and the bad, like of a year ago, you had Petway and Chandler really focused on H-back.
Right.
And back when CJ was here, he could do some H-back, some tight end, split five. Well, we felt like at running back, we could take Petway, who we recruited as a running back, and go back and focus on that position and let Chandler kind of be a dual guy. So we've let Petway and Chandler be dual guys, but trying to let Jalen and Landon Rice this fall camp work more at tight end and H-back. So I think you'll see those guys at both positions, and at that time you'll see them split out. But it's been really good this spring. The spring is let those guys focus on putting their hand down, being good blockers, and splitting out for us. And now we're having an opportunity to focus with them at three back. So I think at H-back, three back, you'll see Chandler, you'll see Landon Rice, you'll see Jalen Harris, you'll see a combination. The guys could see Petway there. It gives us some real versatility there.
Talk about Landon, how he's done so far.
Really well. I tell you, getting him in January was really nice. But he brings a really different attitude to the game. He's a worker, loves the game, just the kind of guy you want to sign every year if you could. But, I think coming from a background with his dad, who was a high school coach, and I think now his dad's the head coach at McDonough High School in Alabama. But coming from that background, I think has really cultivated the type of personality he has on the football field.
Is he the kind of kid that's going to be a leader for you before he leaves here?
No doubt. And I think you see some of that as a freshman now, but it's all in the process of how he'll perform when the bullets fly this fall in games. That's what it's all going to come down to. But I feel he's in a really good spot. Still got a lot of learning to go with schemes and understanding defenses and all that. But I've been real pleased with his effort.
How are his hands as a receiver?
Really good. Good hand, yeah. Feel good about him and Jalen both catching the football.
Has Daniel picked up where he left off in the spring?
We've had a good camp. We're early in the camp, so the pressure. We take a couple of days and work on the preparation with the front line and all that. But we got into. He graduated Saturday, by the way, but that yesterday was our first day to really kick field goals with him in practice. Of course, his family was there and all that, which was good, and added some pressure to it. But we'll see. I think he will be. Daniel's a very focused kid. I expect big things. I think the whole thing for Daniel is, can you come back and just be a consistent guy? Do what you did last year when you get opportunities. If you'll do that, I think you'll be fine.
Coach, at least while we've been out at practice, the punters have been splitting reps equally. Is that an open competition?
It is. They're competing, and I think by the end of camp, well, probably not by the end of camp, maybe a week after camp's over, we'll try to make a decision on who that guy be. But there's definitely you feel good about Kevin. He's done it in games. Ian's a guy we brought in a year ago, and we're able to redshirt him and let Kevin have that year. But I think this year it's a really good competition, and it's really fun watching those guys compete. And they've had really 2 days of live competition. We're doing some of our half-line punting competition in a pressure situation, and I think they perform very well, and I think it's going to be a tough decision at the end of the day.
Is that a position where you want to pick one guy and go with him,
Yeah,
as opposed
pick
to
a guy and go with him. But and then always if guys have tools, like he's a great sky punt guy and this guy's a driver, then you might do some of that. But as a whole, you like to pick a punter and go with him.